starts the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, featuring Dan Harsha and Dan Alban. This week's show, we're highlighting the latest in music, life, and culture.
Others through different eyes.
Yo, 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 this is Dan Harsha, and this is the Guitar Gurus, and with me always is...
Dan Alban here.
How you doing tonight, bud?
Man, I am loving life, brother. How are you?
Hey, man, I'm doing today, man. It's Tuesday here in Guruville. We're in the studio taping tonight's show. It's pretty cool.
That's right, man.
Yeah, man. Dude, here we are. It's September, man.
Wow.
Right, man.
Well, happy September, everybody.
Right, man.
9th month of the year.
Right, we were off last week for a little break. Had stuff to do.
It was nice.
Right, man. So how was your week, man?
I was having a great week. Having a great week, man. All kinds of good stuff coming up. Things are happening for me, man. I'm loving it, man. I'm very, very happy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I did a lot of video gaming.
Yeah.
And guitar playing. I even was streaming my games on Facebook just to see what would happen.
Right.
That was fun.
That's always a good time.
I don't know, man. I figured, man, everybody's like, man, stream your games, man. I'm into streaming. I was like, all right, yeah, I'll try. I got the equipment. Why not, right?
Why not?
So I did. A couple people logged in. I'm trying to get some interaction going. I'm new to the game there. So it's kind of weird at first. You're just playing, and then you feel like, damn, I got to play my perfect video game, or people might start joshing me online. And
Yeah, you got to be ready for that kind of stuff.
I know. Dude, I was racing, and then I clipped a wall, and this was smashed. It was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. It was cool, man. Yeah, that's what I was doing, man. Just doing my thing.
Well, good for you, man.
Just taking it easy.
Taking it easy. Getting things just, you got to have some time for yourself to enjoy and relax and do some things, man.
Right.
And it was nice. I missed everybody last week, as we both did, but it was necessary for us because, we go.
Right.
We always go.
Hey, September's going to be a busy month, man.
That's right.
Got a lot of cool stuff planned, man. A lot of cool stuff. It's going to be an action-packed month, and we're just going to full accelerate to the next year, man. We got to get out of 2020. I'm done.
We got to be done with it. Let's get it over with.
Right. But, dude, shout out to the last week's guest, or last episode's guest, we'll say. Last episode's guest. Parker Barrow project with Dylan and Megan, man.
Yeah.
That was awesome, man. Great interview. A lot of views. And
yeah, the viewership was off the hook, man.
Yeah. So.
A lot of support for those kids. And it was nice to see everybody come out to support them. And we had a great time just talking to them.
Right.
Yeah,
man. So this one's for you guys. Yeah.
That was sweet. Very well done.
Yeah, man. So that was cool. That was an awesome interview. I love listening back, interacting with everybody online that night. Very cool. I'm looking forward to interacting with everybody this week too, man.
That's right, man. That's
what
stuff we look forward to every week when we do this. It's the interaction with the guests, man.
Are you going to be able to show up this week?
Who?
Premiere. You.
Me?
You've been sleeping a lot some nights.
My situation has changed, as I've told you. I'm in bed very, very early now that I'm not used to. I get up,
yeah. We'll see.
I get up at like 3:45 in the morning now.
Nice. That'll make a man out of you, as my grandmother would say.
It did make a man out of me 20-some years ago. It made me the man I am now that cannot do it anymore.
Yeah. That's called the truth.
I'm still dealing with that time change in my world, but you know what? It's going to be okay. I will pop in for a while, if not the whole time, if I can.
Nice.
I'm actually, sadly enough, and I hate to even say this out loud to everybody, but I'm the guy that looks at the clock and goes, holy shit, is it 10 after 9? I'm screwed.
Right.
I know the next day's already screwed for me.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm not in bed yet.
I hear you, man.
Wow.
I know, man.
This sucks, man. This is a guy. Me, I've been going to bed consistently at like 11:30 midnight for the last 20-some years. And now I can't do that anymore.
Ugh.
Bah.
Right.
Boo.
Well, on that note, let's talk about this week's show.
You asked, I
Dude,
told you.
we're on episode 86.
All right, 86.
Isn't there a Green Day song with that reference?
There is, and in the restaurant business, that's when you throw food out, right? You 86 it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what this episode's yeah, 86. We're going to 86 it up in this camp tonight, man. So, dude, first up on the show, we're definitely having David Higgins from the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the Beat. Good old Higgy's back in the
he's
camp.
back.
Yeah, man. So we're going to get the 10-ounce, 12-pack sampler cranking
Nice.
in just a bit. See what's happening this weekend in Southern Maryland music, man. We actually got schedules. There's stuff happening.
Yes, indeed.
You know, let's enjoy it while we have it, because the winter's going to be a challenge. But it was just announced today that Maryland's going into Stage 3 this Friday.
Really?
So, if I'm not mistaken, I know there's been a lot of different things put out there, but I think Stage 3 will allow for indoor live music in bar and restaurant atmospheres. I could be wrong, but we'll report on it. Definitely ask Higgy about it. I'm sure he's got the beat on it.
Yeah, we'll ask him. He'll know.
Right, so that's cool. So that's hope for the winter, man. So if that's the case, bands better get your stuff, get cranking.
Yeah, if you haven't taken this time to get tight,
Yep.
you gotta be ready, man.
Yeah, so if that happens, wintertime, everybody thought we were going to have to sleep through the winter with the music, but might not be that way now with Stage 3 announced. So that's kind of really cool. We definitely got to check that out, man.
Yeah, man.
And see what's up with that, but look forward to talking to Higgy with that. So after Higgy, of course, we're doing the Island Music Company Guitar of the Week. And this week we got the Brad Paisley Stratocaster, the brand new limited edition. Island only has 2 of these in stock, and that's it.
Wow.
Made in Japan, Brad Paisley limited edition Fender Stratocaster. Who knew? Even Brad Paisley plays a Strat.
Yeah.
So he's famous for his tellies, but he also plays his Strats.
That's right.
So don't ever let you think there's always a Strat around.
That actually gives me a little more respect there for him, man.
Oh, dude, I got nothing but mad respect for that guy. That guy's a player, songwriter, whatever. He's put his time in, and
Well, I can't wait to hear all about that fine instrument.
dude,
man.
it's made in Japan Fender. That's my stuff. That's my
It's your wheelhouse.
That's my wheelhouse. I love it, dude.
Yeah.
And phenomenal instrument. But we'll have that Guitar of the Week coming up, man. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to talk about it. Then after that, legendary Sean Kirkpatrick is back for Sean in 60 Seconds this week, and I can't wait to check in with him and see what's going on in his world.
Yeah, you guys hear it like we do. We don't know what's coming with Sean every week, and we love that.
It's fantastic radio. Fantastic music talk radio. All right, and then after that, we're going to take a break, and that wraps up the standard section part of the show.
Yeah.
That in itself is just an awesome show right there.
Yeah.
But here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, we always ratchet it up a notch. We have a featured guest from our area in the house on the phone system talking to us about their band, their project. And this week we got Matt Garrett of the band Funkzilla.
Yes.
And they're playing everywhere down in Southern Maryland. I've heard their name for quite some time. I've been wanting to get this all lined up, and we got it lined up for tonight. Looking forward to talking to him and learning about all his stuff, man. So shout out Matt Garrett, Funkzilla. We'll be talking to you soon.
That's right.
That's awesome, dude. And then that's the show this week, man.
Hell yeah.
What do you think about that, man?
Dude, let's crank this thing to 11.
Right, dude. And dude, wow, man. Just pretty cool. Episode 86. It's locked and loaded. And I think we're ready to crank it over and get Higgy on the phone. What do you think, man?
Ready for it, man. Let's go.
Soothing tones.
It's time for Higgy on the Beat. Brought to you by the Southern Maryland Chronicle, courtesy of David Higgins, right here on the Guitar Guru Show.
It's ringing, dude. Let's see if he picks up. Come on, Higgy. Let's do this.
Good evening, gurus.
Hey, Higgy, what's happening, buddy?
What's going on, brother?
Nah, man, dude, we're back in the house. We're taping. We had our little break in August. It's September, man. We're ready to rock and roll. Big announcement from the governor today about Stage 3.
Yes.
We're going to have some questions for you later about that, so let's not get off the line before we get that done. That's kind of important. but it concerns the live music scene for the winter time. So
Yes.
so this is exciting news for sure, man. And
Yeah,
we're
man.
Yes.
and we're gonna get to talk to you, everybody, about it, man. But dude, what's been happening in your world? I got Mr. Alban here in the studio. Alban, say hi to Higgy.
Higgy, man, dude, I am so glad you're back, man.
Yes, it's good to hear from you again. I feel like you've been off for like a month.
Yeah, I know it feels like that, but it's been my pleasure last week and such, the week before to fill in for the Higgy on the beat slot. I enjoy that, but I do miss you, and I'm glad you're here. So I hope all is well with you, my friend.
I'm glad you were able to fill in for me, so I appreciate that.
I got your back every time, man. Don't worry.
Yes.
Nice. Well, dude, let's just jump into it. Higgy, what do you got this week?
All right, good evening, Southern Maryland. I'm Dave Higgins for Higgy on the Beat, coming to you live from the Southern Maryland Chronicle newsroom. This weekend will be in the mid to upper 70s with plenty of sunshine. Nighttime temps getting down to about the mid 60s, so those bonfires look pretty good this weekend.
Nice.
So let's get started with what's on tap this weekend in Southern Maryland with your tonight's 12-pack sampler, courtesy of Lynn Arion.
Nice.
On Friday, Running Hair Vineyard in Prince Frederick, 5 p.m., we've got Out of Order. 6 p.m., Ape Hanger's Bar and Grill, we got No Brainers. John Lusky will be at 6:30 at Stoney's Clark Landing in Hollywood.
Nice.
Soul Patch will be at Toots Bar at 8 p.m. Also at 8 p.m., the new band on the street, Social, will be at Seabreeze Tiki Bar.
Oh, yeah, Jay Shade and Company in the house at
Yes.
Seabreeze. Nice.
On Saturday, 1:30, John Lusky again. He'll be over at Generations Vineyard in Leonardtown.
Oh, Lusky getting it in on a Saturday afternoon.
Hey, this is like Lusky's prime time right now. He gets to hit all these vineyards and these little places where he can do his solo act. He has that nice big following, so.
Yep. Nice.
All right, over at Vera's Beach Club, 3 Days of Rain takes the stage at 2 p.m.
Oh, nice early afternooner.
Yes, and back over at Stoney's Clark's Landing in Hollywood, Levi Stevens will be there at 6 p.m.
Cool.
All right, on Sunday, another one of the Lusky guys, Billy Breslin, will be at the Running Hair in Prince Frederick at 1 p.m.
Cool.
Sometimes you'll see these guys playing together, so they run on the same circuit for those vineyards and small places where they can do their acoustic act, and they both have huge followings.
I definitely got to reach out to Billy and get him on the program, and I got to make that happen soon, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, over at Stoney Clark Landing again in Hollywood, you got California Bob at 3 p.m.
Cool.
And then 3 p.m. at Toots, you have No Brainers.
Okay.
And then to end the weekend at 3 p.m., you have the Johanssons and Friends at the Ruddy Duck Brewery in Solomon's.
Rob Blake's in that band now from 3 Days of
He
Rain.
is? Okay.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, I hadn't heard of them before, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I spoke with Len earlier this afternoon when he gave me this schedule, and I spoke with him yesterday. Some of the places have not put their schedules out just because they don't really know what's going on a lot of times, so they kind of wait till the last minute to get this stuff.
Sure.
So this is in no way close to even what we're going to look at this weekend.
Right.
And on top of it, it looks like we're going to have beautiful weather.
Right.
So
That's, I mean, dude, this is an awesome schedule in its own, but I know when it hits.
I mean, you see a lot on there that's that we haven't heard before. You know, Out of Order, No Brainers, Soul Patch.
Right.
You don't really hear Levi Stevens or California Bob. You know.
Right. I mean, but dude, that's what I'm saying. But Lynn did a great job mixing it up. I mean, you got the what I would call the afternooner with Carly and gang with 3 Days of Rain. You know,
yes.
they really don't play in the afternoon that often.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they do on Sundays, not on a Saturday.
Right. Yeah. They're usually a night band on Saturday, so that's cool. So yeah, it's good stuff.
When going out in public, please wear your mask when social distancing is not possible. Help keep our restaurants and bars open by abiding by these simple steps to help prevent the spread of COVID. And if you're partaking in any adult beverages, please have a DD or plan for an Uber or a Lyft. And as always, enjoy and support local music.
Well said.
Yeah. Yes, we are going into phase 3. That has nothing to do with masks.
Oh.
So.
Well, hey, so we're real quick before we get into the other thing. With stage 3, in the wintertime, live music indoors is going to be permitted, correct?
Okay, so what we have starting this Friday, 5 p.m., indoor theaters where live performances occur or motion pictures are shown may be open to the general public at 50% capacity or up to 100 people per auditorium, whichever is less.
All right.
Okay? Outdoor venues where live performances occur or motion pictures are shown outdoors may open to the general public at 50% capacity or 250 people, whichever is less.
All right.
Progress.
Okay? Retail and religious facilities can open up. They go from 50% capacity to 75% capacity.
All right.
So that's your big stuff right there. Is basically we're allowing more people to be in outdoor settings, and we're allowed to start doing a little bit more on the indoors.
Right.
That's good news.
And to all the local bands, 100 people's a lot of people. So, so trust me, you can still play.
If you look at some of these bars,
yeah,
they're gonna fall into that. They're not gonna be able to do more than 100.
Right. Well, dude, I'd be impressed if you got 100 people to come out.
The thing is, like, local bands could have been playing this whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
I've never had 100 people come out.
You look at it; it's a step, and this is only stage 1 of phase 3.
Right.
Nice.
So, we really got to see what's going to happen over the next few weeks with fall coming back in, flu season kicking back in, these teachers being in school with some of these students being in school. Because remember, I'm not sure how many in Southern Maryland, but there's places where teachers have kids at home, but they're in school with them to learn.
Right.
So we'll have to see how that flows around. The school systems are going to be running. They're still doing the lunches, the free lunches. The USDA signed off on that again. I believe it was on Sunday morning, like they were doing the summer food.
Right.
For free for students. That has now been passed to go through till the end of the year or till the money runs out, which they expect it to still go to the end of the year. But that means everybody's still going to be getting the free lunches that they can come pick up. So it means you're going to have full cafeteria staffs, you're going to have full janitorial staffs, you're going to have all the teachers and stuff in the schools. So you're going to have a lot more people mingling with each other in there, along with students coming and going. So we'll have to see how that's going to play out, if that puts anything up at the uptick or anything like that.
I think people are the cleanest they've ever been right now. So I think it'll be okay. Like I said, I haven't seen anybody on Facebook complain about having a fucking cold the past 6 months.
Right.
I will say that.
My concern when it comes to it, it's not the people being together. It's not school starting back up. It's what's going to happen with flu season.
Right, but if everybody still practices the best hygiene they've ever practiced in their life, like everybody's doing right now, I think that's probably 3/4 of the battle.
Well, my concern wasn't so much on whether you get it; it's on how many people do they say have COVID instead.
Yeah, okay, I got you with that. I feel what you're putting down.
So.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. I don't want to say anything inappropriate. I have to stay unbiased.
Well, yeah, man, you're representing yourself, so it's up to you. The opinions of David Higgins are not necessarily the opinions of the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
True. Dude, it's cool. It's whatever.
Yes, they are.
but I'm saying, I see what you're saying. As long as people continue on this path of what Harsha said about the best hygiene ever, I mean, that's the best thing we can do.
Yeah.
As long as we do that.
And my other thing is too, we're all going to get it if you haven't gotten it already. Mm-hmm. So the only people everybody should be worried, because you really don't know a lot of times if you have an underlying condition.
You don't.
Right.
But, I never knew I had an autoimmune disease until a year and a half ago.
Right.
But if I were to get it, it could be dangerous for me. But, if you know that you're susceptible to this being serious for you or even deadly, then you need to go out of your way to keep yourself away from other people, making sure that you're keeping that hand sanitizer on you at all times so you can clean yourself, your hands whenever you touch something.
Right.
Making sure you have that mask, making sure you're not in an environment where you're just surrounded by a bunch of people.
Exactly.
You got to take some responsibility for your own self.
Yep, you do.
Right.
And we all know those friends that are huggers, man. They're like, no, you just can't.
Yep.
Don't even come up. Don't walk over here.
Oh, we're all having dinner tomorrow night.
Right.
Tuesday night, I'm having a big staff meeting for, all the Chronicle family. I'm hugging both of you guys.
Well, let me ask you this. Is there regulations right now on how many we can have at a table? Because
No.
I think we've got more than...
No, we're going to have 7, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
so...
we're fine.
One of them might not be coming because she has some issues with COVID could be serious for her.
Right.
So
Well-
she may or may not be coming. If she doesn't come, it's going to be 6 of us.
Did you call them and put the table in already?
No, you cannot do reservations with them.
Okay.
I can call ahead, so I'll stop over there tomorrow afternoon before I go to my hotel and
There you go.
put us down so that they know we're coming.
Sweet. Now, if it makes you feel better, I do 2 daily temperature checks on myself.
Are those rectal or just forehead?
1 of each.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, you got it, and then you average them together.
Yeah, and then I split them. 97.7's been my average. So I'm safe if you want to give me a hug tomorrow.
Right.
So
Lord.
I'm going to see if we can get that big round table they have in the middle.
There you go.
Hey, I like
So-
that. We could be like the Knights of the Round Table.
Yeah, tell them.
That's right.
Tell them that the Chronicle's going to have a staff meeting,
Yeah.
and you're going to write about it in the paper.
Yeah, I will remember if this doesn't go well.
So if we're the Knights of the Round Table protecting Southern Maryland with this information, that would make me King Arthur, right?
That's right, brother.
Okay.
King
That's
Arthur
right, and I'm
of
Sir
the
Lancelot.
Virgins. I can't help but think of Monty Python and the Holy Grail right now. This is such
I know.
a
That
disaster.
was exactly what I was thinking.
Exactly.
King of the Britons.
I love it. We are the Knight of Knee.
Knights of Knee.
The Knights of Knee.
Oh my God, we could do this shit
All
all
right, let's hit some music news.
Actually, dude, let's wrap this up. We got to get going, man. We ran late.
September 3rd, music history.
Yeah.
1962, after playing a lunchtime show at the Caravan Club in Liverpool, the Beatles played the first of 3 Monday night gigs at the Queen's Hall in Cheshire. Also on the bill, Billy Kramer and the Coasters, Rory Strum and the Hurricanes, and Sonny Kaye and the Reds. Tickets cost £3 and £6.
Wow, dude.
77, a month after his death, Elvis Presley had 27 albums and 9 singles in the top 100 charts in the UK. Moody Blue was the #1 album, while Way Down was the #1 on the singles chart, putting him equal with the Beatles, each amassing 17 #1 hits.
Wow.
1999, the largest music bootleg bust in U.S. history was made. It was estimated that this one operation alone was responsible for $100 million in lost revenue. Recording equipment valued at $250,000 was confiscated, as were almost 1 million CDs and tapes.
Wow, I don't remember that.
No, I don't either.
Neither do I. All right, born 1934, blues guitarist Freddie King. Eric Clapton covered his Have You Ever Loved a Woman on the Layla album.
Nice.
He died December 27th, 1976 of heart trouble and ulcers at the age of 42.
Oh, wow.
1942, American musician, singer, and songwriter Al Jardine, who co-founded the Beach Boys. He was best known as the band's rhythm guitarist and for occasionally singing lead vocals on singles such as Help Me Rhonda in 65, Then I Kissed Her in 65, and Come Go With Me in 78.
All right.
1955, Steve Jones, Sex Pistol guitarist, had the 1977 UK #2 single God Save the Queen and the 77 UK #1 album Nevermind the Bollocks, Here's the Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, a few Southern Maryland notable people and musicians celebrating this week. Actually, I only have 2.
All right.
That would be a couple. On Thursday, Terry Gatton, co-owner of Toots Bar, him and his wife
All right.
own that place. And then on Friday, Curtis Johnson from The Social.
Oh, happy birthday, Curtis. Good
Yes,
deal.
and those are the only 2 that I could find from my list. So
Perfect.
make sure you guys are sending this stuff into either me or the gurus so that we make sure we know who has birthdays.
That's right. That's right.
All right, that's your weekly wrap on news. Check me out on Facebook.com/Higgy on the beat. And always follow the Chronicle on Facebook at Facebook.com/SOMD Chronicle or SouthernMarylandChronicle.com for all your local, state, and regional news, weather, and sports.
Nice.
My man.
Oh, and don't forget to check out the new site. We haven't talked since the new site launched.
Oh, dude, it's awesome.
You gotta go check it out.
It's awesome, dude.
I just had the new obituary section launched today, and in the next week or so, I'm going to have the new event section where users can actually put their events in.
Right.
And then also a classified section.
Nice.
Wow.
Well, you know, the thing about the obits is like people are just dying to get in there.
Yeah, I know.
So enough of that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a dumb dad joke.
I'm gonna get nasty
That's
emails
called
now.
bad shtick. Bad shtick alert.
Here come
bad
the
shtick alert.
nasty
The
emails.
cool thing about the obituaries is, one, it stays on the site forever.
Ah.
Yeah.
Two, there's a guest book that people can digitally sign.
Oh, wow.
And it stays on the site for 90 days, but you can actually pay a little bit of money to keep it longer.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Up to 5 years. And you can buy flowers to send there. You can send cards. You know, there's just all kinds of little things that you can do on it that you normally wouldn't see on these obituaries like some of these other sites. This is very, you can, if they were having a live stream on Facebook live stream of the funeral or that, I can actually put that on there.
Good.
That's incredible.
Cool.
Man.
So just things like that. And then when the event comes up, you'll be able to submit your event. If you're selling tickets, you'll be able to sell the tickets right through there.
Oh, good. That's cool.
So, you know, some things like that.
Awesome.
So lots of good things in the works.
The paper is evolving.
Get over there and check it out, everybody, like you always do.
Yes.
A lot of new features. A lot of new features.
Nice. All right, Higgy. We'll see you tomorrow night for the meeting.
All right, guys. Have a great night. Drive safe, and we'll have fun.
All right,
You
man.
got
See
it.
you then. Later.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. There he goes. Higgy on the beat,
There it
man.
is, man. We're gonna get it on tomorrow, man.
I look forward to it, man.
Yeah.
Look forward to it. So we can tell everybody we're eating at Outback, Outback in California, Maryland tomorrow.
Yeah, we can tell you because we'll already have done it by the time you hear this.
So yeah, we're having a staff meeting with the Chronicle.
Yeah, there'll be pictures posted. Don't worry.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I look forward to it. It's gonna be
Hell
fun
yeah.
to meet all the people we've talking to. It's cool.
Right. It's great part. It's great to be part of the community, man.
Yeah, it really is. It's cool. All right, dudes, we're going to transition into the Island Music Guitar of the Week. What do you think about that, Mr. Alban?
Ooh, it's time for the Island Music Guitar of the Week.
All right, guys. This week we have the Made in Japan Fender Limited Edition Brad Paisley Stratocaster in the color black paisley. And what a treat this guitar is, man. We got a classic Strat Mojo meets Brad Paisley style. The Fender Limited Edition Brad Paisley Stratocaster imbues the iconic electric guitar with Brad's personal style. After all, he doesn't always play a telly. It's a basswood body, is dressed in black paisleys over a silver sparkle finish. So if you look at some of those pictures, you really analyze that silver color, you see the sparkle. Complete with a matching black paisley pickguard. It's all pretty awesome, dude. It should appeal to the vintage Fender fans out there with its U-shaped neck profile, vintage style frets, and the 7.25-inch fretboard radius, and a trio of Fender USA vintage Stratocaster single coil pickups deliver all the legendary Strat tones you desire. Island Music will be only receiving 2 of these signature guitars. Don't miss your chance to own one of them now, man.
Wow.
There's only 2.
Only 2.
And, dude, it's made in Japan quality, which is fabulous. It's a Stratocaster. Nothing more need to be said. USA spec picks and pickups in it. So that's awesome. It's got iconic single coil Strat tone. It's loaded with a trio of Fender USA vintage Stratocaster single coil pickups. The Fender Limited Edition and Brad Paisley Stratocaster offers the articulation, clarity, and tonal expressiveness the master guitarist needs. It has a 5-way toggle switch, gives you all the classic shades of the Strat magic you expect, man. From vocal-like leads with the neck pickup to the snappy, clucky in-between sounds, in positions 2 and 4, man. And dude, I played with it all weekend, dude. The tones are awesome. It's just a great guitar. The tone shaping is provided in the familiar Stratocaster manner with a master volume control and the neck tone and middle pickup tone control, man. So, dude, it's just awesome guitar. I had it the whole weekend. Got to know it. I can't stress the build quality on it. The build quality is fabulous. I didn't take the plastic off of it, so some of the pictures were shining because of the plastic on the pickguard, how it's designed.
Right.
I said, screw it. I'm leaving it because I'm not taking the plastic off. It's too limited edition. That's not my deal.
Right.
It is what it is. Usually I dress them up and make it really pop, but I just couldn't on this one. It's just too limited. But let's just talk about the playability. It's there. It's just the neck, man. The neck on it's really awesome. The back finish of it, man, it's just really good. It has that bite. It has that character that you know Strats to have, man, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
And being a basswood body is awesome because all Strats are usually Adler or the Swamp Ash over here, but you're getting a basswood body because it's made overseas. And
Right.
it just adds a different type of tone to your arsenal. So that's what makes this guitar unique. I debated it back and forth. Should I buy it? Should I not buy it? I can't just do it anymore. Trust me. I went through the process. It's just one of those things. But, dude, it's just an awesome guitar. And whoever gets these two, they're getting nice pieces. I will say you definitely has the vintage-style truss rod at the base of the neck. So you have to know what you're doing if you're going to set your own setup on. Or you have Dave set it up for your first time if you are buying it. Mm-hmm. So make sure that gets done. It comes with a gig bag, but it's a Japanese gig bag, so they're less desired. They're just kind of thin, but that's how they do gig bags overseas because there's so many people. You can't have the ultra plush because there's just no room for it.
Yeah, just spend the extra money and get yourself a nice gig bag.
Right, but that's what it comes with. So
yeah.
But here's the features at a glance. It's the Brad Paisley signature Stratocaster with the black paisley over silver sparkle finish. It's got the lightweight and comfortable basswood body. It appeals to fans of vintage Strats with its U-shaped neck, vintage-sized frets, and 7 1/4-inch fretboard radius. It has a real bone nut for enhanced tonality and articulation. Vintage-style tuners offer supreme tuning stability and fast string changes. The tuners are awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Really cool tuners, man. And of course, only 2 will be available from Island Music Company.
Wow.
Super guitar. Here's the tech specs. Then we'll call it home on this one. We'll run a little behind, but everybody gets the point. It's a fabulous guitar, made in Japan quality, Fender Musical Corporation. You're getting the goods. You're getting the goods with this one.
The goods.
All right, so it's a solid body guitar. It's the Brad Paisley Stratocaster body. Right-handed, 6 strings, basswood body material, gloss polyester finish. The color is what they call black paisley. Neck material is a maple neck, a U-shaped neck shape, 7 1/4-inch radius, rosewood fingerboard, white dot inlays, 21 vintage-style frets, 25.5-inch scale length, 1.65-inch nut width, 6 saddle vintage-style synchronized tremolo that we all know Strats to have. It's got Fender USA vintage Stratocaster single coil pickups.
Wow.
Master, 2 tones, 5-way blade, and it comes with a gig bag, like I said earlier.
Wow.
But, dude, that's the guitar of the week this week. Fabulous model. So, Mr. Alban, the question's on to you.
There you go.
What do you think this guitar costs?
Looking at these sexy specs here, man, I have to be really careful because when we first started talking about it, I sit here and I listen and I start to do the calculations.
Right.
But now that you've broke down the tech specs right there, boom, all in a row like you do every time.
Right.
I got to rethink it just for a quick second.
Okay.
To have the USA Vintage pickups.
It's this one's tricky to price because let's go down the thing.
And you got
signature model. It's a signature model.
Right.
Made in Japan.
Yep.
USA pickups.
Yep.
So they've made pickups here, shipped them over there so they could install them to ship them back over here.
That's just crazy to me.
All right. Comes with a gig bag.
Right.
So that's your stuff, dude. What do you think it costs?
So I'm going to go with, I'm gonna go with $9.99.
Boom! That's the price, dude. You knocked it
Get
out
the
of the
hell
park.
out of here. That's only the second time I've nailed it.
Yep, you got it, dude. That's the price, man. You're right, hit it right on the head.
I'm getting good at this shit, people. $9.99.
Yep. And that's the guitar of the week, man.
Wow, for under $1,000, a signature model Strat with USA pickups.
Right, made in Japan, dude. It's it's a
And
value.
we all know, Fender guys know that Japan made
Fenders are awesome.
are good investments, man.
Yeah, well, I always now I buy instruments to keep. I ain't trying to resell nothing,
Right.
Unless I'm trading in one of my heavy metal guitars. Heavy metal guitars are up for trade at all times.
Hey, I got a heavy metal guitar. What you got?
It's up for trade now. But yeah, so yeah, dude. But now that's guitar of the week. Really cool model. Really enjoy it. Island Music Company. I highly suggest everybody get out there, check them out, see what's going on. And I'll be back there this Friday to get the next one.
Oh, I know. You got it made with that, man.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I dig it. But
Yeah.
I mean, I am working, doing it, taking the pit.
Oh, yeah,
it's,
I mean,
it's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
so I mean, it's cool. I mean, sometimes the perks of the job are just fucking sweet, and this one's just fucking
That's
sweet.
a sweet one. That's right.
Then it's cool, man. And I
Yeah.
got to respect, and they know that I know what I'm doing.
That's right.
So-
That's right. They know.
We're not willy nilly.
So, yeah, get down to Island Music. There's only 2 of these bad boys available due to the limited run, I would suppose. And
Right.
get down there, check it out. There's only 2. They're going to be going quick.
Right. That's cool, man. But now that's guitar of the week. Let's do it, dude. We're running behind. Got to get Sean on the phone.
Yeah.
Sean in 60 seconds. Give me some soothing tones, man.
All right, moving on. Sean in 60 seconds right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
There it is. It's ringing, dude.
I need a beer.
Go grab it. I'll get him set up.
Good evening, gurus.
Hey, man. How's it going?
It's going. How's it going for you guys?
Dude, we're having a great time. We're running a little bit behind, so I apologize to you on that. So much so that Alban's making a beer run to the refrigerator right now. He's actually coming back into the studio. He has it in hand. So yeah, we're running hot. We're running hard. But dude, how are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good right now. I'm in high spirits as this
Right.
moment.
I love it, man. That's good stuff to hear.
Yeah, so we know that I was dealing with the issue with my wrist and palm and everything, but once I went into practice mode and went out and played the show, there was no issues at all. In fact, I forgot that I had fucked up my wrist.
Wow, good for you, man.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, that felt pretty good. The band that I was playing with, more, as I mentioned before, we didn't have any rehearsal, but it was just the theatrics, the performance of all the other members in the band was so easy. It was like just, I think the show went pretty well Friday night. So
Nice.
I'm
Awesome,
just
man. I'm glad to hear that, man.
Dude, there's nothing better than when I hear a musician saying he had a great show. Because we wear it on our sleeve so bad when it goes bad. So to hear the joy in your talk, I can just imagine how awesome it was, man.
Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you, right? So I was shitting my pants on the drive there.
Right.
Like I said, we had no rehearsal, and I've never done this before. Like normally, I've done this before where I just like sit in with another band with no rehearsal, and we're playing at a bar, and everybody's just having fun and jamming.
Right.
But these guys are like top notch, like they're very professional. So they had clicks and tracks for every song.
Wow.
So it was like, and when I got there, I set up my analog mixer, it's a little 8-channel Mackie mixer, and ran the clicks and tracks into another channel, my return for the in-ears, and then did a auxiliary out to send the click back into their mixer. So we were having all these kinds of we're just like meshing our equipment together and trying to make everything work out, because we had hashed out the whole, there was so many different options of ways to do things, and then when we got there, it was just kind of like, all right, put this here, put this there, put this there, put this there, and then plug that over here, turn this up, turn that knob, and then boom, it worked.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, it was really a neat experience when everybody's on the same page, you know.
That's great, man.
We
That's
had
cool.
like I said, it was Stephen Scott Lay who was sings for this band. He used to actually be in another band called Reagan Years, which is like Maryland's like number one 80s tribute band or
Right.
something, and they've been around for at least 2 decades, I would imagine.
Yeah, at least, right? Yeah.
You've heard of them, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you had mentioned them before,
Right.
and then I checked them out because of that.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's just, you know, when you go into that caliber of a situation, I put a lot of extra pressure on myself in that situation, and then when we got there, and started jamming. You know, everybody was just super nice. The production was top notch. I mean, even just because it was Northern Virginia, I mean, they had like 4 or 5 union guys there. Like this guy named Doug was just like, he's like a weatherman, but we were indoors. Like, it was just,
Yeah.
you know, it was.
Yeah, I know Doug from the Union. Yeah, yeah, I know that.
He
Yeah.
was calling the weather at my gig fucking 3 years ago.
Yeah, that guy.
Right.
He's from the Union there.
Yeah, man, dude, this guy's like a Rain Man when it comes to the weather. He was telling me a story about because the Friday Night Live series is usually an outdoor thing. They do it on the lawn in whatever town it was in, Herndon. And Doug's usually there. He's got the radar. He's watching like all these different special weather monitoring things or whatever. And they had Garden State Radio there last year or a while ago, and he was telling me the story about it, and he actually took a picture of the radar because it was a perfect circle around where they were performing, and it was just like raining its ass off everywhere else.
Wow.
And all the production crew for Garden State Radio were basically like freaking out, like we need to stop it. We need to stop it. He's like, no, all right, how long does it take for you guys to pack up? They're like, well, 20 minutes. And he's like, okay, stop at 9:10. Literally right at 9:30, boom, rain hits, and they're all, you know, packed up to the point where they're not going to get in trouble.
Wow, this guy ain't no joke. That's wild, man.
Yeah, but the picture he showed me was the wildest thing, because it was literally like perfectly symmetrical, like 3.1415926 whatever pi ratio whatever the pi ratio is.
3.14. Yeah, well,
Yeah, 3.14 forever.
It's infinite. Yeah, so we got.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
I mean, to be in that situation, you know, when you're running that circuit in Northern Virginia. I ran that circuit like 20 years ago in Nova, and you have to be on point professional, or you don't get to come back to places.
Right.
So
And
for you to do that, man, that's some serious shit right there, man.
yeah, I'm wondering myself right now if that was like a really bad, like a stupid decision,
That was a good
or
move.
if it was a brave decision.
No, you got to be brave, man.
Yeah, you got to be brave.
You got to be brave. Have faith
But yeah,
in
so
yourself.
I mean, they had like choreography and all this other stuff. So I'm definitely going to keep in touch with those guys. Hopefully, I'll be able to play another show with them in the future. But yeah, so Hannah's birthday was over the weekend as well. So
Yeah, that's right.
it was last week, but we all met up at Dockside in Deal, and turns out it was also our buddy Travis Thomas's birthday, who him and his girlfriend, fiance, wife, I'm not exactly sure what their relationship status is, but they are the cutest couple in the world. They just recently had a baby, so on top of that, and it was like 6 months ago or something, but you know, on top of that, it was also his birthday, so we were all celebrating and having a good time at Dockside on Sunday.
Nice. It's great that you guys are still getting together and hanging out and doing stuff, man.
Yeah. I mean, it was a gig still. Obviously, I mean, we still got work to do. Still got to make money, right?
Yeah, you still got to do the work. That's right.
Hey, man, you knock 2 birds out with 1 stone. You got to hang out with friends and play music and get paid for it. It's not bad. It's
It
not
is
bad.
the best job.
Pretty good weekend right there.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. Dude, that I want to end on a positive note, and that's a positive note to end the call on.
Hell yeah, man.
That was a roll.
Well,
What's up? What do you got, dude? I'll let you talk.
All right, I'm just going to say one thing.
Sure.
It's completely super positive also, but
perfect.
Friday night, this weekend, Labor Day weekend, I'm stacked. So Friday night,
Oh, wow.
they got Here's to the Night at the Tiki Bar in Solomon's.
right.
I'm going to be doing sound for that gig.
Nice.
Hopefully, Neely, the guy who's a house guy, says that Evan Kirkendale, who runs Hartford Sound up in Baltimore, usually runs their show. So technically, if he shows up, I'll just be babysitting.
Oh, cool.
Very good, man. Very good.
Yeah. And then what else you got?
Saturday, we got Girl Crush at Dockside in Virginia. That's the Colonial Beach
Side.
Dockside.
Oh, nice.
And then Sunday, I'll be playing with Nightcap at the Tiki Bar in Solomon's.
Oh, there you go.
See, I'm not used to you playing shows. I got kind of used to you just doing your thing. So that's good,
cool, man. Hey,
That's real cool.
my drummer played with Nightcap past Friday at Seabreeze.
I know. I recommended him, actually.
Well, thank you for that.
I don't know if I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
No, I'm being serious. There's you know me, I'm not sarcastic. I'm always straight up. I'm never like that.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to spread the love, man.
Now I'm being sarcastic. So, well, I appreciate you. I know Jack does, and we'd love to catch you, man. I got to catch you soon, brother.
Yep.
It's been too long
know.
since I've seen you.
Exactly, yeah, man. I feel bad. I mean, I need to get out there and hang out with some friends, but it's just, everything's been so crazy at the farm, and then with all the music stuff going on too, it's just I can't get a.
I miss the random. I'll just call you. Hey, you want to go have some beers at 10 o'clock at night? Yeah, let's go have a beer.
Right.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
That all changed when Spoon's closed.
All that shit changed, but I miss you, man. I can't wait to see you. So you have yourself a safe Labor Day weekend.
Yep.
And kick ass, man. You got a full schedule. So
Yeah, we want to hear all about it next week.
I will tell you guys all about it. You guys have a great night, okay? Thank you so much.
All right, brother.
All right, Sean, take it easy.
All right, see you.
See you.
Damn, 3 days of work, man.
Dude, I'm digging this, man. We're
On
back, dude.
on a holiday
We're
weekend.
back, dude. We're
Good
back,
for him,
man. We're
This-
back,
this
dude.
is great.
This is cool, man. This is real cool. Dude,
Yeah.
let's take a break, reset. We'll come back, get Matt Garrett from Funkzilla on the phone, learn all about his band and his project, and see what makes him make music, man.
All right.
What do you think about that?
I can't wait for it.
Cool, dude. Well, dude, it's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio, and we'll be right back after this.
Yo, 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 Alban, let's talk construction.
All right, Mr. Harsher, what's up?
Our good friends at Allied Renovations can offer the best value when it comes to replacing your home's exterior, whether it be your roof or facade. Did you know that?
How does he do it?
Streamlined operations. Jesse and his team have been part of the roofing community since 2015. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, Jesse has some of the deepest roots in our community. Did you know that?
Why does that matter?
Because you don't have to worry about the here today, gone tomorrow contractor schemes that are out there.
Well, you know he's going to be around. That's some great stability.
Yes, it is. So if and when the time comes, your home needs help with its roof or facade, please don't forget to contact Jesse Wickline at Allied Renovations. That number is 301-399-7031. Once again, that number is 301-399-7031. They are waiting for your call.
Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today. Yo, 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 Alban, let's talk site maintenance solutions with Cooper Construction.
Okay, great. Why are we outside?
I wanted you to see how Cooper Construction's handling my site with the installation of my new septic tank system.
Oh, I'm loving all this heavy equipment I'm seeing.
You need this kind of equipment for this type of work.
You say, do you?
Yeah, man. Cooper Constructions offers complete site solutions for septic tanks and mounds, lot clearing up to 3 acres, and most importantly, stormwater management.
Okay, let me get this straight. Cooper Construction offers site maintenance for lot clearing, septic systems, and stormwater management?
You are correct.
Does Cooper Construction have all the credentials needed for this type of work?
Yes, they do, my friend. Cooper Construction has over 20 years experience in the construction world.
How do we get a hold of them?
That's easy. Just dial 301-683-7766 and ask for a site visit today. Again, that number is 301-683-7766. Give them a call. You can also reach them on the web at buildwithcooper.com. Cooper Construction. From site to site, they will treat you right.
What's up, y'all? This is Sam Grow, and you're listening to the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
The Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, the only guys that would do a live broadcast from Dog Patch. We see each other through different eyes.
Oh yeah, dude, we're back from break, man. The show's cranking tonight, man. How you doing tonight on episode 86?
There is so much good energy tonight, man. I couldn't even imagine being anywhere else doing anything else.
Yeah, man, it's cool, right?
That's right.
Dude, how do you like sitting by all the bases all the time?
You know. I'm
It's pretty cool, man, right?
It's right there. They're right there.
Right?
I love it, man.
It's cool, man. This is like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
dude, this is my room of inspiration, man. So,
Aha.
so it's all good, man. But, dude, I'm excited for the second part of the show tonight. But before I get to what I'm about to announce, I want to crack this real quick.
Nice.
All right, there you go. Now I can drink. I've got dry mouth up in this can, man.
Uh-oh.
Talking so much tonight.
Get your sip. Get your sip. Get your sip.
Oh, man. So cool, dude. Super excited. Our featured guest, it's the time's upon us now, man. We're going to welcome Funkzilla's Matt Garrett to the program tonight. What do you think about that, man?
Yeah, this is going to be awesome, man. It's tap into another realm of local music with these guys. I just cannot wait to hear his story and what they've got coming up and what they've been doing.
Right, man. I know he knows a lot of the same people we've already had on the show.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
the connections are there. I can't wait for his fan base to tune in on Thursday, listen to this interview with him, man. I'm
Right.
super excited. The how everything's excited tonight on the show, man. This is perfect time.
It's going to be awesome.
So, dude, give me some soothing tones and I'll get this thing cranking.
All right, everybody. We've got Matt Garrett from Funkzilla coming right up here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
All right, dude. The phone's ringing. We got reliable information. I believe this is the number.
Hello?
Hey, Matt, it's Dan from Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air?
Yeah, man.
All right, dude. We're in the studio. We're taping. I got my co-host, Dan Alban, here with me. Dan Alban, say hi to Matt from Funkzilla.
Matt, it is a pleasure. Thanks for spending time with us this evening, my friend.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Hell yeah, we're excited to have you, buddy.
Yeah, man, this has been a long time coming, man. I've been checking you out for quite some time, man, and I just need everything to line up on our programming. And tonight's your night, man. We're super stoked to have you in the house, man.
That's awesome, man. I'm happy to be here.
That's cool, man. Well, dude, this is how we do it on our show. Your first time on, your first question is always the backstory on yourself, your band, and your music, man. We're all ears. We want to know about Matt. What's up with Matt?
Oh, man. All right. Well, I guess we go all the way back to the beginning. I started playing guitar when I was like 13.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Then around, I guess it was 1999, I started my first band, Anomaly.
Right?
That was a mostly original band. That went till about 2007.
All right,
And then,
nice little run. Nice little run.
Yeah, we had a good time all through high school and everything, and kept it going for a few years after that. And did 4 albums with that group, and then after that, I started doing some acoustic stuff in the area, and then I picked up with Justin Miles and Mark Martinez and started MGT.
Wow.
And that went for one summer, and then we changed out. We put Justin on drums and got a different bass player with Craig Stevens, and went summer with that. And then
then we ended up with 4 people in the band and changed the name to Funkzilla. And I've got a new project I'm working with called All In
Right.
at the moment, but we still got Funkzilla going at the same time. So
Nice.
staying busy and trying to crank out some good music. So
That's awesome, man. I just love the musicianship in this area, man. Everybody's just doing a lot of multiple different things with multiple people, man. It's just really cool how we have it here.
Yeah.
definitely.
I mean, have you traveled the country?
I have. I mean, I traveled a little bit for my day job, but nothing really for music.
But I mean, when you go to other areas, I mean, do you ever check out the local scene, right? When you go, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I've been counting myself very blessed to be in this area because I have not found another place that has music like we have it down here in Southern Maryland.
It's unique, man. It's really is, man, and it's. I'm just happy to be a part about it, man, because it's pretty
Definitely.
cool. I mean, it's like certain areas of the country they have football players. They just make them. I don't know how it goes. It's just football players come out, but we just have musicians here, man. We just
That's
pump
right.
them out.
Right. Definitely. I'll tell you, I started doing a thing at Buckets a couple years ago. It's the Thursday night mashups.
All right.
And it's where I'll grab guys from other bands and we'll get together on a Thursday night at Buckets, and I'll bring in like a drummer from one group and another guitar player and singer from another group and a bass player from a group, and we just get together and jam, and it's been a lot of fun and gotten to meet a lot of really awesome musicians that way. People that I didn't even know before, and I just hit them up to see if they wanted to jam, and they came and did it. We had a blast and got to meet some guys that I would never have known or even got to jam with. So it's been a lot of fun doing that.
I mean, that's how rich the talent is in this area.
Well,
you can
yeah.
just send messages to people. Hey, man, I know you play. We're putting together something. You want to do it? And they're like, yeah, man, I'm in.
Right.
That's what makes this community so beautiful, man.
Right.
It's just everybody's willing to just if they're available to jump in and just be a part of it with all kinds of different. I love that, man.
It's like a big family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. That's cool. All right, so Funkzilla, who's the current lineup in Funkzilla?
The current lineup of Funkzilla is myself, Neil Tracy, Rusty Williams, George Henderson, and Freddie Long.
All right, man. Good old
And-
George.
Big George, yeah, man.
Yep. Every now and then we have Vince Simborski come in on sax. So
Wow, man. That is cool, man. Now, last time we talked to George was at the Rocktoberfest. Last time we had him on the program. We caught that
Okay.
interview. We had to get a quick interview with him.
Yeah,
that time.
George is awesome. We love George here, man.
Yeah, he's a good dude,
definitely,
man.
he's a great guy, man.
Great guy. So you've got yourself a nice lineup over there, man.
Yeah.
Man, Neil's been the only one with me since day one, but he's stuck with me through a lot of years and a lot of different members. So,
That's awesome, man.
What a trooper.
So you started Funkzilla yourself, Matt, did you?
yeah, well, it started as MGT, and that was the
Right.
band talking about where I had Justin Miles and Mark Martinez, and then the next year we switched up. We had Justin Miles was on drums. We had Craig Stevens on bass, and then I had to completely start over after that and went with Neil. I had Anthony Dameron and John Kincaid in for a while, and then we switched with Tyler Lawrence and Kristen Bidwell,
Wow. Okay.
Rick Humphreys. Like we've had a lot of people come through and play with us and spend some time with us, and it's been a lot of fun, man. We've really enjoyed a lot of it.
But you've been the driving force, like to keep going. So you're like, I'm gonna keep something going. I'm calling this guy. I'm calling that guy. Hey, you want to come in here?
Yeah, I do all the booking and everything for it, and so it's kind of been my baby, but it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. That goes without saying. Anytime somebody's a driving force, we all understand and respect what it takes to be that guy.
Right.
So, kudos to you for just keeping it going with all that responsibility and work. It is a lot, man. But passion overwhelms everything else, man.
That's right, man. I told people if I was, doing it to get rich, I would have quit a long time ago. So.
Yeah, none of this would exist right now. We'd all be doing something different.
Wow.
Love it, man.
That's cool, man. Well, dude, I'm glad to have you on tonight, man. This is rad. So, dude, live shows, man. What do you got coming up on the horizon that you want to get out there, man? The Funkzilla and what other side project you got? This is your time.
So I've got a new group, All In, that I've been jamming with, and that's myself, Rusty Williams, Chris Sample, and Rich Smith. And
Nice.
so we've got a couple things going on with them. We're doing Goose Bay Marina and Campground this Saturday.
Yeah.
So we'll be down there, and then on the September 13th, myself and Rusty will be doing the Funkzilla Unplugged at Bug Eye Grill, and we're there like every Sunday through September, except for obviously the Sunday coming up. So,
Gotcha.
Right.
Nice.
but other than that, we've got we've got the unplugged version again at Buckets on September 17th.
Sweet. You got a good September coming here.
Yeah, man.
It's good.
Got some shows on the
Not as
calendar.
busy as it normally would be,
I
but
know. Yeah.
with all the stuff going on, I'm just glad to still be playing some. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I consider this to be a good September, man. Because
Definitely.
there's some of us that aren't working right now with that.
Right.
Yeah, so good, man. Good for you.
Cool. Well, now the business part of the interview is over. Let's talk gear, man. I want to talk.
My favorite thing to talk about.
Right. All right. So when we come to check out your Funkzilla Live, what can we expect to see you playing through? And then, then tell me about a couple choice pieces in your collection and what means the most to you.
Okay, so I've got I just got this not real long ago, less than a year ago. I got a Fender Deluxe Reverb in Seafoam Green, and I love that amp. I wasn't sure about the color, but
I remember when they came out. That was cool.
Seafoam Green is
the way they
actually a
sound.
cool color. It's actually really cool looking, man.
Does it have the special speaker in it?
it's got the Cannabis Rex speaker.
Yeah,
in it.
I remember, dude. I was at Hot Licks when that came out. That 2015 or 2016 is when that amp came out. We had a couple in the store, and I sold one of those and a Seafoam Green Telly to a lady. It was pretty awesome.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, that's an awesome amp, man. So yeah, you're liking that thing, right?
I wasn't sure about the color, but it grew on me, so I like it now.
yeah, that's awesome, man. I love that amp. That's good stuff.
So,
All right.
But then guitar-wise, I've got the two I've probably been using the most is I have a PRS Silver Sky.
Right.
And I've got a 2019 Gibson SG that I've been playing. I had to have some work done to it over at PST Guitars. He helps me out with all my repairs and modifications and whatnot, and actually had him build a custom for me a few years back as well.
Right.
So
Sweet.
But yeah, dude, I love my Silver Sky. I got one of those in my collection, so I dig it.
yeah, I'll tell you, I went to see John Mayer in D.C., and I counted as the most expensive concert I've ever gone to because the ticket wasn't that bad, but when I got home, I had to order that guitar. So.
Right.
Nice.
That's awesome, dude. I know, man. Trust me. We had it here as Guitar of the Week one week. And then I saw Craigslist caper, man, and I got involved and I pulled a trade off. So yeah, it was cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. I play that system a lot in the used guitar market.
It's got a great tone to it. I really fell in love with the tone of those pickups and that. So
Yeah, especially when you dial in your amp right, man. When you spend that extra half hour just really tweaking it,
yes,
you really
definitely.
get it singing, man. Get it singing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gets a real nice tone to it. I also have for when I do the acoustic stuff, which we've been doing a lot of here lately because of the COVID stuff. I got a Taylor T5 that I use for that.
All right. It's T5Z?
I believe it's the T5 Classic, the all mahogany.
Okay. And it's electric too, right? You plug it in?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. They're cool. I like it. It's got a nice neck on it.
Definitely, yeah. I was having issues with my hands cramping up on a full-size acoustic, which I'd never had that issue with electric. And
Right.
I went with that because it's got the smaller body and everything, and
Yep.
doesn't seem to bother my hands at all. So
Right. I call it. It's got like the electric guitar neck on the acoustic.
exactly,
Yeah.
I call it an electric acoustic.
Yeah, it's at that point, man. The way it's shaped and everything, you're pretty spot on with it. But no, they're a phenomenal instrument. They really are.
Yeah, I had to have a full fret job done on it. I never thought I would wear out frets, but I took it to Scott, and he was like, "Dude, you wore them out."
Wow, dude,
Yeah.
dude, how many hours a day do you play?
It's honestly, it's not that much. As far as daily, I'll sit down for an hour or so, but most of the time it's, when I'm doing these weekends and I'm doing during the summer, not this summer, honestly, but, summers past, it's, we've had some weekends where we're doing 3 or 4 shows in a weekend.
Right.
So that's, 3 or 4 hours pop on each show, that it adds up. So,
Yes, it does.
Wow, man, wear and tear on frets like they're tires on a car.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Wow, that's awesome, man. I've never heard of anybody who can do it. I got a refret jobs like a couple years in. I'm like, damn.
Right.
Right. I couldn't believe it myself, honestly. I was like, he'll probably just have to replace the lower ones, and he was like, nope, you need all new ones.
Wow.
Okay.
Did you go stainless steel this time
Good
at least?
Lord, man. Right.
Yeah, we went with something a little bit tougher this time, so hopefully that'll
Take care of
that
that.
a little bit. Yeah.
Jeez, oh flips, that just blows me away right there, man.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
All right, what's the most random piece of music gear you got?
The most random.
Right. A surprise buy, like you just when you bought it, you had no hopes, but you're like, damn, this really changed how I do some shit.
That's a tough question, honestly.
Yeah, I just thought about it. I was like, man, that's pretty good. I should ask that. Nothing.
Well, I'll
nothing-
tell you, there's one piece of gear that I've been using for a while that some friends turned me on to, and I've bought one and have since bought several more because I wear them out and whatever. And that's the vocal processors to kind of add some harmonies to your voice.
All right.
I haven't had a whole lot of guys in the bands that I've been in that sing. Freddie Long does some harmonies with me and stuff. But especially when we're out acoustic, it's nice to have some of those harmonies. So I bought the first one I bought was a Vocalist Live 3, and I used that for a number of years and wore the switches out and bought several more since then.
Right.
Because I can't seem to find anybody that can repair them. So, and they discontinued them, so now I've switched over to the Boss VE2, which is kind of the same deal, a little bit smaller package, but same kind of idea to just kind of help fill out some of those harmonies.
Yeah, I understand that, man. Those things are cool. They work once you dial them in. You really got to spend your
You
time.
got to take your time and dial them in. That's the biggest part.
Right, and understand what each knob does in relation to the other.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's cool. Yeah, thanks for playing along with that one. What's your most prized piece of gear?
I have a 98 Gibson Les Paul double cutaway that my grandmother bought for me, and that's probably the one that's in my collection that I'll never ever even think of getting rid of or anything, and that's probably the most sentimental piece to me. And then I've got a McCarty 594 gold top single cutaway with P90s in it that I bought, and that's probably my favorite one to sit down and play with.
Nice.
So,
There's nothing like a gold top.
oh yeah, just the look and the feel of it, man. It's just unmatched.
It's like it just screams 50s to me.
Yeah.
You know?
What's the neck like? What's it like on that one you got?
It's a little bit beefier. I'd say it's close to a Les Paul neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the baseball bat style, right?
Yeah.
I love that, dude. A lot of people are turned off by that style, but I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
The way my hand goes, I can play it.
Right. I like it, and actually the Les Paul double cutaway that I have has a wider, thinner neck on it. I mean, I like them both, but I don't know honestly that I prefer one over the other.
Okay.
I like both of the fields. So
that's when I met with a lot of guitar players when I was managing the store, and that's what I told them. I said, everybody says, "Oh, I love the neck on this. That's all I prefer to play." I'm like, well, you should probably learn to play on all the styles of the necks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Good point, yeah.
Aim high, man.
Right. Exactly.
And I love it because it's a different style of playing. Different technique. That's everybody's like, why do you have so many guitars in your collection? Because I was like, there's different styles that I like to play on to keep up, and that's what it means to me. So.
Definitely, they all sound different, and they all have a different trick. You know what I mean? So I like having. I've got, gosh, what do I got? 16 or 17 now.
Right.
And
yeah.
I try to play them all.
I did. I got a schedule. If that makes sense, right?
Wow.
You know what I tell you, man? Once you start getting to that many instruments, just the maintenance alone is insane.
Oh yeah, just buying enough strings and cleaner and all that kind of stuff. It's like, man, go through some of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like having multiple vehicles. You
Right.
have to drive that vehicle you don't drive often, at least on the weekends, to keep the oil circulating, keep the gas from getting bad.
Yep.
Same thing with guitars. It's like, I've got 16 guitars, but I need to make sure this one isn't sitting too long without me getting it plugged in, wiped down, cleaned up, and just give it some love.
Exactly. You got to take it out and use it, man.
That's hard.
So,
That's why I can't understand you guitar guys and owning all these guitars. Like, for me, it's simple. I have two basses, and I can give those equal love, like my wife and my girlfriend. They both get equal time. So, when you have that many, like Dan said, I have a schedule. He ain't lying. Trust me. He has a schedule. Everything needs to be brought off the hanger, wiped down, and strum and checked.
Check it out. Yeah.
Yep.
It's insane.
I've got a book that I write down when the last time I changed the strings on all of them was.
Oh,
so.
wow.
Yeah.
He keeps a log, captain's log.
Right.
Captain's
I just figured it out because I play NYXLs. If I wanted to change all my guitars, not my basses, just guitars, it's $300 a pop to do all of them at one time.
That's insane.
But I don't change them all at one time.
Hey, it's like paying for a set of bass strings.
Well, if you had bass strings in there with my basses, I'm well over 400.
Oh no, I feel every time I buy bass strings, I feel like I spent $300.
Lord. Yeah, so I get it, man. I get it. But no, I love my instruments, man. I have them for a reason, and it's just really cool, man. I'm glad there's other people out there that have multiples like me, so I'm just down.
Oh, definitely, man. I remember when I was a kid, meeting guys that played, and they're like, they're obviously older than I was, and they're like, I got guitars. I'm like, man, that is so cool. Like, I was like, I want to have a bunch of guitars one day. So.
Oh yeah, dude. I definitely had that conversation when I wasn't getting anything when I was young. Now I got the opportunity. I'm striking.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mission accomplished, you guys.
Yeah,
mission accomplished.
Striking while the iron's hot.
Wow.
That's right, man.
That's cool, man. Do you do any kind of recording with computers, any kind of digital processing, anything like that?
So I've just kind of dove into that. I've got an X32 core that I kind of had sitting around, wasn't using a whole lot, so I went ahead and brought it in.
Dude, that's random to have sitting around.
Just sitting around.
I got an X32 just sitting around.
All right. Wow.
Well, I've had a sound company with some buddies of mine for a number of years as well, so that's I had all the sound stuff for doing the band, and I figured why not, make it work for some other stuff. So we've done quite a bit of sound gigs for other bands, and we've done corporate stuff, and I've done the recital for Gracie's Guys and Gals dance studio for years and whatever. So, but anyway, so I brought that X32 core in and plugged it in, and just really been trying to learn GarageBand and how the program works and everything, and just kind of get my feet wet into that here recently. So
Nice.
All right.
All right, man. That's
Welcome
awesome.
to the wonderful world of digital audio workstations.
yes.
Get prepared to learn about a bunch of shit.
The old DAW,
Yeah, just get dude. You better just have a notebook, a journal book, a composition book where the pages
Right.
can't come out, and get ready to write notes. Get ready to do formulas, all that
Right.
shit, man.
And write it in pencil.
Justin Miles has really been helping me with a lot of that, so big shout out to him. He's always been there to lend me a hand. So
Yeah, then you got to start thinking about digital storage.
right.
Just how the storage system is set up on some of these is fucking mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, dude, it's a whole thing. Welcome to the club.
I know it's a lot to learn, but I'm trying to take my time. I started trying to learn Pro Tools years ago and got frustrated and just kind of didn't really give up, but just kind of got out of it for a while, and decided to start with something a little bit simpler to try to learn that and then work my way up. So
Right. Well, dude, can you play drums, or do you have an electronic drum set?
no, I have a old Pro Export Select Series drum kit that I got off of Mark Martinez. So
Nice.
I was gonna say just buy Easy Drummer too.
right.
You're gonna need it.
Okay.
Trust me. It's pretty awesome. You can create beats real quick, and you can get stuff done, man. Trust me.
Very
That's
cool.
that's my pro tip there, gang. Because the drum packs you can buy are pretty rad.
Right.
I mean, for what we're doing, it's not like I'm putting an album out, man.
Right.
Capitol Records is picking it up. I got Easy Drummer. No, it's not made for that, but it gets the job done, man. Trust me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I've been lucky enough to have enough microphones and stuff that I was able to mic everything and kind of keep everything set up all the time. So
Oh, nice. See,
whenever we have practice, we get together and go ahead and run tape on the whole thing.
Brilliant.
there-
We love
Go
that.
back and
now
pick
that-
stuff out and work on it, whatever. So
That's a brilliant practice to be involved in. That should be automatic for everyone like that.
it helps out a lot if you've got the equipment. It helps out so much to be able to go back and listen to stuff and
That's right.
see what you're
But-
missing, what you could add, and whatever, just really kind of get a good feel for it.
And
Yep.
having all the mics set up all the time that's huge, man. That's why I was preaching software. Shit, you got the best thing. You never mind. You don't need it now. You got live drummer ready to rock and roll.
Was from years of running sound and having an obsession with microphones and buying too many of them.
We love
But
that.
now, do you cover them when you're not using them? I know you leave it set up, but do you at least put a cover over them?
Yeah, they've all got windscreens and stuff I stick on there just to kind of keep the dust and stuff out of them.
All right, yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm nerding out. Sorry.
Yeah, you're never gonna get it hermetically sealed. It's not perfect, but
I'm running a damn HEPA filter in there. You asshole.
yeah, I'm not winterizing it while we're not doing this.
Like, use the software.
Yeah, it's not that hardcore, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, dude, the best thing is if anybody's complaining while you're running it, just go, it's the software.
Right?
Yeah, because they don't know the difference. They'll believe you whatever you say.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Hey, your live performances, when you're playing live, man, what's always been one of those pain in the ass things for you?
Oh gosh, I really don't have a lot of frustrations when I'm actually playing. Like once everything's up and running, I'm good. I guess my two biggest things that I do but I don't enjoy as much would be booking and set lists. Like those are the two things that I don't enjoy doing that much. but they have to get done. So,
right. Writing out the set list.
It's kind of essential. A venue and a set list. That's the point, right?
Yep. It's like, man, like it's just like we try to be very flexible, because there's been some places, we've never been there, and we show up to play and we thought our crowd was going to be, 20 to 30 year olds, and it's 50 to 60 year olds, so it's like, okay, we got to kind of change some things up, and we try to be real flexible with that and look at the crowd and read them and try to, make sure everybody's going to hear something that they like. But
now that's a pro tip right there.
You got to read the room. Yeah.
Read the room. Yeah, man, that's cool.
I call it calling an audible.
Right.
So, like, when you're in the middle, you're like, I got to call an audible. We're not going with the playlist here, guys. Ready?
Exactly.
You feeling me? You catching me? You watching me here?
Exactly. I'll tell you, man, it's some nights it's like we get there and it's just like, no, I don't want to do the set list. Like, I'll call them out and we're just going to go with it. So.
Yep. Just go with it.
That's actually that's really rad too.
Yeah, but I love the danger of that, though, to an extent. That gives you a rush while you're playing a little bit.
Exactly. I mean, it's really, for me, it's just looking at the crowd and going, all right, they didn't respond at all how I thought they were going to that one.
Yep.
Let me try this one, and
exactly.
Like, you gotta get to know who you're playing for and try to feel them out.
And you also have to have all that in your arsenal to rely on in your repertoire to be able to read that room and make it work. So
exactly,
the more you know, like I always say, the more you know, the better off you are.
Right, and it's a lot of the guys I play with are pretty veteran players, and even if they don't know it, I can throw it at them, and usually they can get a decent feel on it.
There you go. Make it enough to where it's like we made it our own. How cool is that?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that would ruin my world, man. I'm such a schedule kind of guy.
It's the fun part of the whole deal.
I know,
for me,
man. I know, dude. I'm just saying, in my world, I have to plan. I have to know what's coming. The unknown is like scary.
Yeah, me and Dan are different. Dan's very calculated. I have to know this. I'm like, I got an idea of what we're trying to do here, but if you throw something at me, I'm ready, man. Just please mess me up. Throw me a curveball. I'm ready, man.
Right. We used to call it throwing you to the wolves.
Yeah, I love it. I love that hint of danger.
Right. Well, and that was what's so fun about the mashups was when we were doing this. We didn't write out set lists or anything. We just got up there and started playing. And some of the guys, we do enough of the same stuff and everything that we could. Normally we did, like, I'd do a set, they'd do a set, and then the last set we would do together. But some of the guys I was real comfortable with, like Greg Barrick, Mike Cameron and stuff, we'd get up there and we'd just play together the whole time.
There you go.
So, but I've known both those guys since, high school, and we've been listening to a lot of the same stuff, and so it was, we were able to hang with each other for the whole 3 hours or whatever, versus just an hour or whatever, but...
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's in that situation you know each other.
Right.
If it was a situation where you just showed up to help out with about 2 out of the 4 guys that you had no idea who they were, and that gets a little bad, man. You're like, oh my god.
I've found some drummers you'll be playing with, and it's like, oh, okay, they don't play country. Like, all right, let's.
I get it. Yeah.
There's some of them, it's like they definitely made a stab at it, but
man, this is cool, dude. Well, dude, I've enjoyed this interview with you, man.
Hell yeah,
this is cool.
Thanks for having me, man. Good to talk to you guys.
You're an interesting dude, Matt. I swear, man. This is awesome.
Yeah.
We are loving it, man. A lot of positive energy. Great answers, man.
Yeah.
And it's so cool, man. Cool to have you on.
Yeah, but definitely get you back in the future for sure.
Definitely.
Cool. Hey, so we're here up on it, man. We're to our final question tonight, and this is the show's signature question. So I'm going to ask you, Best gig, worst gig. You can answer in any order you like, but you got to answer both. What has Matt Garrett got for the Gurus tonight?
All right. Well, I'm going to give you the best gig and worst gig of Funkzilla.
Nice.
Perfect.
I would say probably the best gig, the most fun that we've had, and great crowd. Everything about it was just an awesome time. Was Tiki Bar opening 2017. We played that Friday in the big tent over there, and we had a blast. And that was like, in my mind, that was the last like original Tiki Bar opening, you know, that they've had in several years.
Yeah.
You know, it was before the Terry had passed and whatever, and it was just, you know, that was like the last year, and they had us come and play, and we had Rick Humphreys there playing sax with us, and we had a tent full of people, man, and it was a lot of fun.
Right.
Had a blast doing that.
That's cool, man. That's a real.
Yeah,
That's an awesome best gig. Tiki Bar
Yeah,
opening
it's-
2017.
there's something about when you get up on stage in front of that many people, and you know, we were doing like a call and response bit on Mary Jane's Last Dance.
Right.
When you call that out and that many people answer back to you like that, it's just, oh man, it's a very awesome feeling.
Yeah, it's called the adrenaline drug in your blood.
Yeah,
going crazy,
it makes all the other stuff you did to get there worthwhile, man.
Right.
Period.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, worst gig, and this wasn't really fault of anybody in the band or anything. It was really just the venue. Was about 2018. We were booked to play. I hate to throw the name of the place out there. I'll try to keep that hidden a little bit, but
That's fine. That's fine.
we get there to play, and we're like, okay, where do you want us to set up at? And they're like, oh, you set up over in that tent over there. And it's a restaurant, but there's no tables or chairs or anything over there. So we set up, and we're getting ready to start playing, and there's still no tables or chairs or anything. And we're halfway through the first set, and there's people watching us from the other spots in the restaurant, but right in front of us, there's nothing.
Right.
I'm like, what in the world? Like, so then some people showed up, so we went and found some tables and chairs and drug them over there for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went up to the bar. We're like, hey, are y'all gonna send some people to take some food orders down? No.
What?
It was just like the most poorly ran place I could imagine. I couldn't believe it. It was, we were totally on our own.
Wow, dude, you gotta definitely
No.
Facebook message me that name.
Yeah, don't reveal it, but let me ask you this. Are they still open at this?
No.
I didn't think so.
They just closed. I mean, they had been open for years and years and years and years.
And they don't exist anymore. They had to finally shut it down.
They shut one of them down. There's a few more of them left.
Ooh. Anybody out there want to try to be the world's greatest detective and figure this one out? Wow, dude, that's terrible, man.
Yeah, it was really just a blow. Like, how underappreciated are we that we're stuck out in this tent with no tables?
Wow.
They're not encouraging anybody to come out and watch us, even though they're paying us. I mean,
what was the point of hiring you and paying you if they're not?
I couldn't figure it out. It was very odd to me.
I mean, we all know Basic 101. We hired entertainment. Go out there, check them out. Have a good time. Order more drinks. After you're done eating, spend the next 3 hours drinking. The bar's going to make money. The restaurant's going to make money. It's not that hard.
Right. From what I gather is shit on the band. Yeah, that happens. I get that. Shit on your own customers not wanting to help them. Shame on you, man.
That's a different
That's what I couldn't believe. I was like, you're not going to, you don't want to make money? Like,
I mean, that's just
what these
insane.
people are here to do, spend money.
Right.
It's going to lead them down there, and they can figure it out on their own.
Yeah, definitely Facebook message me that name. I don't even want to detective it. I just want to know. Anyway.
you for sure.
That's cool, man. I appreciate the candor, man. I really do.
Definitely, man.
So, all right, dude. Before we roll out, anything else you want to shout out or promote?
I'm good, man. That's I think I've about covered everything that I can think of.
Love it, dude. Got your plan.
Well, before Dan Harsha gives his signature send-off, I just want to say, Matt, this has been a pleasure. It's been an awesome interview. The flow was perfect. The answers were incredible. The positivity is off the charts. It's pretty damn close to a perfect interview. So
yeah,
thank you so much. Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it.
It was our pleasure, more than you know. So thank you, sir. Keep up the good work. Fight the good fight. If you got anything at all you want to promote, hit us up. Yeah. We will help you out any way we can. And from Dan Alban here, I say thank you, brother.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this was cool, man. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We'll definitely have you back on in the future. We're gonna plan a couple different episodes. We're gonna bring mashup guests on, like band. We're gonna mix it up coming up. So
definitely,
we'll get you involved in that since you know all the guys in the area.
Yeah,
so.
Sounds great, man.
So dude, from the Guitar Gurus, man, we say thank you and have a great night. And we'll talk soon. All right, Matt.
All right, thank you too, man. Y'all take care.
All right, buddy. Peace.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. There he goes, man. Matt Garrett, Funkzilla, man.
Fantastic interview, man.
Wow, dude. This show tonight kicked major ass, dude. Yeah. Major ass, man. I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, this was a pleasure.
Yeah, let's recap it, man. First, we started off the show, David Higgins from the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the Beat.
That's right.
Got the 10-ounce 12-pack sampler, courtesy of Lynn Arion.
My man Lynn, you know it.
He likes more live. He's the biggest live music fan out there, man.
Every time I play, he's there. I love it.
Yeah, so that's cool. Then we did the Island Music Guitar of the Week.
Yeah.
This week, that awesome made in Japan Brad Paisley Stratocaster in color black paisley.
Yeah.
Dude, that's pretty cool, man.
That's right.
It's there. It's for sale. No, Island only has 2.
That's right. And they're $9.99. Alban got it right this week. Look out, y'all.
Look out. There he is. Got her done. Then we had Sean Kirkpatrick on for Sean in 60 Seconds. Caught up with him, man. Girl Crush had a show. Hannah's birthday. So he had a whole weekend. It was awesome.
He's got a full weekend right here coming up.
Yeah, coming up. So the business is back, kind of. So he's busy again. So we're going to hear about his shows next week. So I'm excited for that already.
That's right.
So that's cool. It's Labor Day coming up this week, so
yes.
So that add another day of recovery.
The unofficial end of summer. So you guys just be safe, but have a good time and enjoy it, man.
Right.
A 3-day weekend for those fortunate enough to have one is a blessing right now.
So Sean will have a good weekend to jam out and get some good stories.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool. And then, of course, we just got off the phone with Matt Garrett of Funkzilla, man.
And how much fun was that?
That was fun, dude.
Wasn't it great?
Dude, it's like talking to one of the dudes, man.
Yeah, he's one of the dudes.
That's it. So, dude, I want to go jam.
He's a grinder, man. He doesn't stop.
Right, dude.
He just keeps working.
I'm all telling him, get the software. He's got a fucking full drum setup, mic'd and shit. I'm like,
right.
dude, no one has that but you, right? You know that, right?
I just have an X32 laying around. No, I decided to start messing with it.
I just got a kit always wired.
Who's got shit just laying around?
That's
like
awesome, dude. That's value.
So I love that interview. Great interview, Matt Garrett, man. We appreciate your time.
I would probably still get Easy Drummer, though. It's just fun to use.
Yeah, of course.
It's still fun to use.
Yeah.
But no, having a live kit set up like that, that's fucking cool, man.
Wow. If you have that option, it is a beautiful option.
Really is.
Yeah.
It really is. Man, but that was episode 86, man.
That's right.
That's cool, man. What a night, man. I'm just ecstatic, man. We're back from break. Everything went good.
Holy crap, it continues.
It does, man. Next week's show, I'm going to give a little preview, man. Ooh. Next week's show is going to be super awesome.
Yeah.
We got a returning guest. It's Wayne Johnson.
Yes.
It's coming back on the program. And what makes next week super awesome is, of course, we're taping his interview on Tuesday. The show comes out Thursday, but he's coming on the program to promote his new single that is also coming out on Thursday.
Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't that cool, right?
That's extremely cool.
I want to make sure I get the name of the song right, so I'm going to look it up while we're talking here.
That's fine. While you're looking that up, I'm going to let you guys know. You hear that music in the background?
Yeah.
You've been hearing it for 86 weeks. That's Wayne Johnson, man.
Yep.
He's a part of this show in the background for all these months, and he has been.
Right.
Many of you know him. The ones who don't know him, you need to know him.
That's right. So here it is, dude. I got it right here. It's called Plate Full of Dynamite. So that's awesome.
A title like that coming from Wayne, I know it's going to be freaking smoking badass.
Yep. So, dude, I'm excited. He's back on the program. Legit promotion going on. New single hitting the market. Now, since it's a new single coming out, it's copyrighted, so we can't play it.
Yeah.
So that sucks. But Wayne's worth it. Take the link, download the song.
That's right.
We're going to promote it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to understand it, man. But I got to send him a message tomorrow. Make sure he forwards me my copy ASAP. I didn't want to be the nagger going, hey, send it.
That's
send
right.
it. But tomorrow it's reaching critical level.
Times 2.
Critical level.
You know,
I need to hear it.
You need to hear it. We need 2 copies, Wayne. You know that.
I'm going to be nagging you. So,
this is the kind of guy Wayne is. I begged him for a copy of this, what we're listening to now.
right.
He personally hand delivered it to me at Rocktoberfest in person and said, "Here's your copy. I promised you." That's Wayne, man.
I seriously, man, when I first got the copy of the album that we're enjoying on this show, that we will continue to enjoy forever.
Atomic Tsunami.
I seriously, it didn't come out of my vehicle until I bought another vehicle and I just transferred the CD out right into the new CD.
Right.
And then I'm scared because I think the next vehicle I get won't even have a CD player to put in it.
Yeah, I just bought a new vehicle 3 days ago.
Right.
And the guy said it didn't come with a CD player. I said, well, that's okay, but if it doesn't have a cassette player, I'm walking the fuck out of here right now.
Yeah.
He laughed. He's like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You want an 8-track? I said, fuck yeah. So you're not going to get any of that anymore.
Right. But no,
So
man.
digitally, you got to check it out any way you can.
Right.
Download it. Support local music right here. There's a
Wayne,
good chance
man.
to do it right here.
But no, dude, I'm super stoked to have Wayne on the show. He means the world to me. I first met him when I was manager at Hot Licks. He was the guitar tech there, and I took care of him from day one, and that's always stuck with him. That's why me and him have always had a mutual respect for one another, and it's been cool. So shout out Wayne Johnson. I'm thoroughly looking forward to next week.
Awesome.
I check in with him. He's had to go through a lot of ups and downs. We're gonna take our time and really talk to him, man. So I'm excited, dude.
Yeah.
Ever since this break, I'm stoked. I'm excited. I got a new energy about me. It's
Hell
just
yeah,
really
man.
good, man. It's just cool. I'm just excited.
You
So.
got to do that sometimes, man.
Yeah, man, and we're right on time tonight, man.
Yes, we
it's
are.
cool, man. I'm down with this, man. So, dude, shout out the sponsors real quick. We got Jesse Wickline, Allied Renovations, Brian Cooper Construction, Christopher Lane Tattoos, of course, Island Music Company for the Guitar of the Week every week.
That's right.
Southern Maryland Chronicle for providing us with David Higgins with Higgy on the beat.
Yeah.
That does it. That means something. He doesn't have to do that. So
He
that's
doesn't
cool.
have to do that.
And then shout out Lynn Arian providing Higgy, the 10-ounce 12-pack sampler.
Yeah.
Of course, we got Sean Kirkpatrick, courtesy of Sean.
That's right.
Always promoting Sean. So.
Hell yeah.
So, dude, that's the show. I'm spent. Or you got anything else?
I just want to say once again, like I always do, I love you guys. Thank you for supporting local music, and thank you, local musicians, for giving it your all. And I love you guys. And be good, be safe. Safe Labor Day weekend. And we'll see you next week is what I got.
Right. We'll see you guys next week. It's Dan and Dan from the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, right?
Right. Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio.
That's correct. And we will check you guys out next week.